Dormant beside a school, the sounds of youthful joy is merely an echo around this former leisure complex.
This is mental. A tragedy. Just the sounds of two very unfit men making their way through a kids' play centre.
In today's Urbandoned video, we head within Winchester's abandoned River Park Leisure Centre, which has sat disused since 2020, a victim of vandalism and neglect. Join us as we venture within the derelict baths to witness its troubling condition. Oh my god, you'll never guess what?
What is it?
95% of our viewers aren't subscribed.
95%? Are
That's
you
alright
having a
man,
laugh?
calm
I
down,
will not
there's still time to
stand for
fix this. Hit subscribe with notifications on to never miss a future video. The land occupied by the defunct River Park Leisure Centre in Winchester had always been a hotspot for recreation, with football pitches and bowling greens appearing as early as 1910. A century onward, and it seems that this generation was drawing to a close, with the dominant facility vacant and quiet for 5 years. With the constant closures of leisure centres and sports facilities like this one, it's sometimes helpful to take a step back to truly understand the scale of the issue. We've been using Readly, an app that provides unlimited access to 8,000 magazines and newspapers for a low monthly fee. It is brilliantly accessible and great for staying informed, researching for projects, exploring new hobbies, or just simply relaxing. Whilst using Readly to assess the magnitude of leisure centre closures across the UK, we found that bookmarking articles was really beneficial, as well as using the tailored suggestions with our search history. As you can see, we came across a host of newspaper prints and articles about leisure centre closures in the UK, and even a really cool magazine article, View from the Water, which went more in detail about the COVID pandemic affecting these closures, and it was just a really eye-opening read, to be honest. It was also a massive help in making this video. Readly are offering a 2-month free trial, giving you the chance to experience their incredible library of content at no cost. Check it out using the link in the description. Thanks to them for sponsoring today's video.
Alright, we're inside the roof space of the leisure centre. This looks all mechanical. Currently just with Ollie, but Theo and Alex are about trying to get in as well. Hold up, man. Straight in. Oh, cool.
It's pretty wrapped, but it reminds me of Magnet and that.
Yeah.
Like all this.
I feel like a pool's a pool with the natural light coming in. It always looks really cool. But yeah, it is quite wrecked. You can see why they've gone crazy with the metal sheets outside. It's the COVID signs. A classic indicator of when this place closed. All this paint on the floor. Someone stepped on it and left lime green footprints. Let's go onto the bridge where Ollie is. Clearly the locals have had their fun with this place. It's very reminiscent of Clydebank Playdrome in Glasgow in terms of the amount of vandalism. It's eerily silent. Kind of wish we saw it when it was pristine, but can't always have them like that. There's a smaller pool on this side as well, with equal amounts of junk tossed inside it. Going down this curving staircase to poolside. It's a very vibrant place. Made even more vibrant with the amounts of graffiti and paint everywhere. That's interesting. It's a shame it had to end that way. state of it down here. I do like the fish decorations on the walls on the other side. Moving away from poolside, you can see what we were up against getting in here. Every single inch of this place is covered in metal sheets. And now we're inside, I'm not surprised due to the amount of vandalism that's taken place.
Half a decade wasn't showing too well for the derelict bath, and even we were fairly shocked at the state of the interior. A blatant explanation for the metallic sheeting protecting the structure. Built in the 70s, hosting a wide range of activities such as swimming lessons, water aerobics, exercise classes and indoor sports, it was very popular with its visitors of all ages. So what happened in its final years to cause a beloved home for the community to lock its doors forever and result in such destruction inside?
This is mental. I think it's more trash than Clydebank. But it's a similar thing where it gets wrecked and then they seal it up. But it's just still wrecked inside, so it looks like this was done recently, but I imagine it was a couple of years ago. It's quite eerie as well with the school nearby. You can hear all the children, which I think is playtime outside. And it's just echoing through here. I imagine a lot of them would have come here as they grew up, but not anymore. It's a real tragedy. Look how smashed this little cafe is. Every single window's just been obliterated. Alright, Theo has joined us just after we finished the pool, thankfully.
Look at this.
Oh, this is cool.
I didn't know this was there. Should we go in?
I think we're going to have to.
What else is in here? You've been in here longer than me.
No, we literally have just been in the pool.
Squash court, should we head that way?
Yeah. Look at this Walls ice cream machine.
I know.
All the old vending signs are good.
If you look closely, you might see DSP. I'm going in by the top. What else is below?
UXDS proud to fuck around and get caught, challenge.
Let's see if we can head down here and find Alistair.
Gotta be down here.
Just the sounds of two very unfit men making their way through a kids' play centre. Not sure where Dusty's going in the fog.
Shall I go find?
He looks like he's on a mission.
Here he is.
Lead. There's no way in.
Yeah, this is through to the squash courts.
I've got a feeling the rest of it is going to be completely pitch black.
Should we head up to the viewing bit and look out?
Yeah.
Might not have been the best move. You can see the netting from the courts just beyond the windows.
Smell mold.
What are these rooms on the left?
Don't know. This looks like an office.
Stuff inside?
A little bit. Just very modern desks. See a little board here of swimming lessons. I don't know what they were monitoring there. So it turns out that to the right is probably the main sports hall and this will be the squash courts. Yeah, there we go. Not as trashed, only a singular chair has been thrown in there.
They're always so similar.
Very brutalist, this bit, isn't it? That colour of brick.
It's going to be reception.
Not quite, buddy.
Well, the squash courts are accessed here. Studio 1. I wonder if there's any gym equipment still left. No, and the floor is bending up. This always happens in leisure centres, doesn't it? Really?
Like mountains of wood.
Yeah, just a standard little room. And obviously the mirrors have been smashed, keeping with the theme of the place. Just more squash courts down there. It's having really bad water damage, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. It's very reminiscent of the British Airways training space with all the ceilings has collapsed.
Look in here, coming into the gym.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Huge.
Yeah, this is really cool. This is where they stored a lot of the equipment when it closed.
Yeah,
A lot of gymnastics stuff.
Even in here, it's got water damage. There's puddles everywhere.
It obviously was unfit for purpose. Probably why it closed.
Wandering deeper into the complex, we were now seeing why the building was closed down, as although much of the damage within has been caused by vandalism, there is also a surprising amount of decay and likelihood of safety hazards, which prompted Winchester City Council to decommission River Park in 2020.
A little storage space back here, and there's even more gym equipment. That's the vault. There's some football nets there that aren't set up. Walking through a lot of spiderwebs coming in here. This is another gym. I don't think it's worth going in there, looking at the state of it. That's what would have gone on in there. All the lockers on the right. Many still with their keys in place. Sensor gone off there. I doubt it goes anywhere.
I think reception's through this way. How have these glass mirrors survived?
Yeah, isn't it? Must be reinforced.
It just doesn't look like reception.
No, I don't think this is.
No, it's just like a big hall. Could have been anything really. There's no evidence to suggest any room in particular.
These mushy ceiling tiles are a really weird sensation to walk over.
More mirrors that have survived. Weird. It must be this way then.
Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, it is.
That's more like it. It's not pretty, is it?
No. sports injury clinic. Yeah, these are the main doors. All the locals would have come in through here every single day, I imagine, to use the facilities. Now they're metal sheeted.
I'm just trying to find a way into behind the reception desk. This is just a little staff office. Very decayed staff office. Oh, that was the sound of roof tiles. See, this one's blocking the door here as well. Not something you really want to be touching, I'm not going to lie. The door's stuck on the sludge.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to go swimming, please.
Have you got your armbands with you, sir? There's not a lot behind here.
No, I was just checking there's no, like, safe or
Nope.
anything.
This might be the really interesting thing. Coin box, little till. That's about it. Just in the room, off the back of the reception, is the safe that Alistair was alluding to. It's kind of like an extension lobby area. Another sort of desk. Where would this lead into? Kind of the pool, do you reckon?
Yeah, it's the bit below the play centre.
Oh yeah. It's a turnstile here.
Since closure, local campaigners have urged for the site's demolition, expressing its upsetting derelict appearance and its attraction for vandals. Yet 5 years have passed, and it remains standing strong, the majority of the city having moved to the new modern facility nearby. Here are some of our photographs captured at the abandoned River Park Leisure Centre. If you like the look of them, check out our Instagram page in the description, where we share images from our explores months before they are seen on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked a location that we hadn't seen covered anywhere, even though it clearly had a lot of attention from locals. See you next time.